Hi, welcome back to Julian's garden. A little bit bright just a moment. I hope you can see me well, but be not too cold, so that is nice because I don't like to work in the garden when it's too cold or too breezy. So several things today. First, I want to unboxing a delivery from Daily Food Trees that I order Male Kiwi vine. So it's just alright. So I thought I gonna show you, so you might want to have a look at it. So if you watch my video, you know that I got two female kiwi berry vines growing in my backyard, and this year the first year they produced berries for me, but last year I got two berries, so it wouldn't count because last year was the first year that I got them in the ground, and this is the second year. Anyway, so I got few bunches this season, and I just thought maybe I should grow one male kiwi vine, and I just thought maybe that could help the two female kiwi berries to get them to food better. So, and after that, I gonna to plant a beautiful crab apple trees in my front yard. I'm sitting in my front yard at the moment as well. So first, let's go ahead and to open that delivery. Alright, let me open this real quick. So this type of male kiwi, it doesn't say any typical variety, and it just say on their website, if you want to look or to check their website of Daily Food Tree, they just say that this variety pollinated for both kiwi berry vine or just a normal kiwi as well. Alright, it's like this. Very healthy actually. Can you see that? Very happy with it. I think the size maybe 50 centimeter high, but it's very healthy. I'm thinking I will give it some water first though, and then I will repot it in a bigger container, and it will stay in the container at least until early spring. And when I got some spot available for it in the ground, and then I will transplant it in the ground in early spring later, and I will plant it quite close together with my other two female kiwi berry vine as well. So the other female kiwi berry vine's flower will got pollinated by this little guy. So yeah, let me just go to get the normal container and use some premium potting mix, and then I just repot it. Alright, so I did water the plants, and I got the container here. It's raining, so I had to move the project under my carport at the moment. I can't believe that it's raining. Okay, so you can see that underneath there, I got some pieces of styrofoam like this, and I just put on the top of the drainage hose, because the holes are quite large for the little container. It's this one around 25 centimeter width. So the styrofoam pieces like this, they will act into two ways, like will help the soil not running off or the potting mix not running off, but also have to bring drainage for the plant as well. So yeah, I really like to using styrofoam like this because it's not too heavy either. Okay, so I just got my premium potting mix. I don't want to repot it into large container because I know I'm gonna transplant it in the gardens in early spring anyway. Okay, so gently press it. Container. I think it have pot bar over here. Okay, got it out. Not too bad. I just want to tease it out a little, so the roots is not too tight together. So for this vine, I feel a little bit hard to identify where the rootstock and where the grafted area. I think down here in the base here, that's the rootstock, and for the lumpy bit here, that they grafted the variety that I want. So I don't want to bury this grafted area too high. I think I should bury the soil just down, like just underneath the grafted area of this vine. I hope that makes sense. So just put it down to make the well like this. I think I'm gonna use some sugarcane mold to put on the top of this kiwi berry vine as well. The rain stopped by the way. So I think after this, I can plant my beautiful crab apple tree. And I'm expecting this leaf will fall off very quick though, because we are in the winter now, so early winter, because this tree or this vine was shifted from the other state to my area. So kiwi vine, sorry, they're very hardy in my area, but because the tree or the vine just shift to my area and still very young, and I will keep it in quite protected area from the wind and keep it moist. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the beautiful crab apple tree. So let me show you. This is a variety that I got. This is called Royal Raindrops Crab Apple, and I love this one or this variety very much. So this variety of the crab apple is very new variety actually, and this is very disease resistant and heat and frost tolerance, and hardy from between zone 4 to 8. So if you live in a colder zone than my area, you can definitely grow this variety as well. And I really love the shape of the leaves of this variety. Let me show you. See this? I really like it, and in the autumn it got beautiful orangey and red color of the leaf as well. Let me show you. Look at that, oranges and deep red, and in the spring and through summer it got very dark leaves color, because this is the area I want to plant. Let me show you this area. Can you see it? This tree is the strawberry tree. Now it haven't done so well lately because it was attacked by the thrips last spring, and I did spray it, but it did not cover well. Also, the year before that, it was attacked by the aphids and from the thrips as well. So 2 years in a row already, and the trees, it has some blooms there. It has quite a lot of blooms actually. Let me show you. But most of it is kind of dying off. Look at that. It's just not happy anymore, and I just pulled out the stick of the tree, and I just moved the trees around. Can you believe that? I can put the tree up. So I don't know what's going on underneath there. Alright guys, I pulled the tree out and I try to scoop as much of the soil around the root bone of that strawberry tree as much as possible, and I just use my premium potting mix to put underneath of the holes. So let me show you the tree. Seems the tree, the root get rotten. Look at that. So you can see a little bit healthy on the top here, but all underneath got rotten. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe we got so much rain in this spring and this summer, so it just doesn't like that. But maybe only just recovering itself. So that's why it's sending out some more root from underneath here. I did water it in. Just let me give you a quick look to see how it is. It's quite tall. It's I think over 3 meters tall. In the future or in the spring, when they finish blooming, I will trim down lower branches down there. So I will try to lift the canopy up, so on the plants underneath they are not on the way of the tree, or either way. But I'm thinking I'm gonna dig that Russian bush out, and I plant some hellebores that recently, if you saw the video, that my hellebores arrived. So I thought that could be very nice in this area as well, because that bush Russian sage is quite clouded too between the other two roses. So this hopefully this tree not gonna die on me though. So the rule of thumb, as I mentioned, I think in last video, we plant the tree between 3 and 4 weeks before the freezing temperature. Now we did have a freezing temperature a few days ago, but since then it stopped no more. So I did check the weather forecast. We will have 3 days in a row of rain and no freezing temperature for 10 days or for the next 10 days. So hopefully I'm not gonna kill it. Alright, so I did manage to pull the Russian sage out, and I can't believe it, they got very long root system. And I did plant 3 little plants of the hellebores there. If you watch my videos, I order quite a few hellebores. They are just little seasoning. But I think if the benefit for them when they are small is that it's very easy to tuck them in. You don't have to dig very big holes, or you don't have to disturb their root too much. And I think I still have some room there to put maybe 2 or 3 more in this area. So that can be beautiful in next winter when they all in bloom. And come back to the crab apple tree. So this type of crab apple trees, or this variety, they recommend mostly for the ornamentals because of this beautiful leaf structure, beautiful spring color, and of course for in the autumn as well. But the fruit, they are very small. They provide a lot of food for the birds because the fruit hanging on, they're not dropping off at the end of the winter. They're hanging on the trees, and the birds come to collect the food. But the fruit very small, so they not recommend to grow them for the food production. There's some other variety they highly recommend for the food production, so the food is much bigger, so it's easy for you to cook or more flavor than this variety. So I think that's it for the video today. I'm gonna do the cleanup on this area. You can see all of my mess there, and see you in next video. Bye bye.